It is like, it's the craziest thing ever to like have to explain. Like when the pain was so bad, even just to play guitar alone. How the fuck could they make it so all so difficult for me? How? It's only because they're evil. Like they don't give a fuck. Like the guitar alone was so painful. It was so painful. And I pushed myself every time to do it because I love music and I know what can be possible with transcending, even with music. Like, but my parents wouldn't let me. It's the craziest thing. Like how when the pain was already so bad, just to play guitar, and I only could do it so much. And the potential, how could you not understand all the shit I was going through? Psychologically and physically. My parents were absolute monsters to me. Made my life a fucking living hell. The pain was so bad already. For different things, they're physical reactions to different physical things. It wasn't in my head, it wasn't some mental chemical imbalance. And it was after the fucking pills they gave me. Whatever it was, it absolutely had, the pills they gave me had no positive effects. It was all negative. The pills they gave me destroyed everything. One after another. These fucking people, dude. No fucking repercussions for them. I paid for everything. Years and years of this, of me. And the therapist that I had did nothing for this shit. They didn't even care to like inquire. Most of them. There's only like one. Because most of them were all my parents got them. And like they paid them. It's insanity. Like there's this whole fucking ring of crazy like people in the medical field that didn't even look at the reality of what the fuck was happening. One doctor, dude, I met with the most stupid doctors, and I knew better in my youth. People didn't even know what like OCD was and like how different tics and stuff. They didn't even know. Like all these different things. I had OCD from age 7. I remember. That's one of my earliest memories. Like having to touch the door a certain amount of times, or like or not step on certain things, and like press on things and think of it at the same time a number of times, or else like something bad would happen to my parents or something. I would, yeah. So that was OCD. That was like my first memory of that. I was like 7. But then it's like I remember the doctor, like, and then different, because I also had tics, and coughing type tics, and like stuff where like I'd like clear my throat a billion times, and like different like sort of vocalish tics, and then like also with my eyes. And then they wouldn't even understand how that would fucking cause me like anxiety around people, and also having like, once I started to notice that I was even doing it, then I became like too. it put me in a state of like hyper awareness where I couldn't allow myself to do it, and then it built up inside, and then it became this like terrible feeling all the time until I like got myself out and back into just by myself, or I'd go back to normal again for a while, and then I'd go back out and stuff, and I'd have to try to hide the tics and stuff, and also hide the pain from with my parents and stuff. And then you go to the later years. I'm talking like early years right now even, but then I go then you go later years where they forced me on the pills, and that's where everything got destroyed beyond like couldn't go back after that. Like it fucking destroyed. Like my ability to sit down was just destroyed. Just to sit down. What the fuck? And then they blame it on me. They blamed it on me and said I had a chemical imbalance. It's like, no, these pills had this side effect. It's on the thing. And there's thousands of people. So many people. Oh my god. I had to learn of after that killed themselves and like had serious side effects just like me. And most of them could not even live with this shit. It's like, what the no apologies whatsoever from my parents. No acknowledgement. Nothing. The fucking pain. These fucking people blame me. They blamed me, and then they kept blaming me. They keep blaming me for shit when I'm still right. I've been right, then I keep being right about other things, which keeps proving me right about everything, and I keep being right about other things outside of that shit. Then I'm right about my investments again and again and again. This guy's talking about money, and then all the shit he stole from me, all the opportunities that would have made money, very early too. This fucking guy is crazy. He's just fucking, he sets everything up to be a victim, sabotages shit, and then he just wants to complain all the fucking time. Meanwhile, I'm complaining because I'm rightfully complaining. Like, it makes sense. I've had horrible shit. I even have to feel like that then. It's like, because there's these flip things, these inverse things where these people are doing, some people are doing this shit and they're taking advantage of even having the luxury to complain when they don't. It's so fucked up. They're doing it to themselves. This shit they did to me, and I'm suffering from it actively. I mean, even right now, I'm kneeling on the ground because the chair is not. And I'm fucking. I can't even talk freely because it's 11. Noise canceling headphones on. I can't hear myself. Can't do it anymore. For once, when I actually had, I would love to have ridden the wave of anything, because I had so many waves that I built up with energy that was right and the proper momentum over all the years that were right. And I had things so much better a couple of years ago. That's when I was begging them. I was like, dude, everything is optimized as much as possible. Has to be done right now. Years go by of begging. He doesn't do shit. He's saying no. Years go by. Working on it. So this fucking guy is a piece of shit liar. Because he did not say I could move anytime. He says that I could move at any time, and in text and stuff, he's trying to like make up this fucking portrayal. Like he did this. It's not at all what happened. Been here 7 years, dude. You can see when he does any like actual offers, it was like fucking 5 or 6 years later, and then it lasted a day, took it away, couldn't do it again. Like as if like it's just impossible to do a house to get to rent a place, just to rent anywhere. Meanwhile, I found a billion of them and ones that would do what he was saying. All this shit. Fuck it. So stupid. Not even able to just talk without whispering and mumbling. And during the cop, yeah, it's pissing me off now.